Today's Black and White News is brought to you without music, because without music, no copyright laws can be broken. And if no copyright laws are broken, the Black and White News stays on the air. Happy Friday, America. Happy Friday. Here's your historic update for the first week of February. First week of February, 1690. The colony of Massachusetts issues the first paper money in America.
All right there, you got 2 chickens, 1 musket, and a barrel of chowder.
All right there, here you go.
Say, hey there, what's all this here, paper?
That's money paper.
What am I gonna do with paper? Wipe my ass? Give me back my chowder.
The first week of February, 1880. The first electric streetlight is installed in Wabash, Indiana. And that's pretty much the last we've heard from Wabash, Indiana. First week of February, 1935. Leonard Keeler tests the first polygraph machine. His first test subject, of course, was his wife, Lucille.
Okay, Lucille, are you ready, honey?
Yes.
Have you been screwing the postman, Lucille?
What? No!
Well, your increase in heart rate, breathing, and perspiration leads me to believe that you were lying, Lucille.
That's what's new in history. Now, current events. The groundhog did see his shadow, and that means 6 more weeks of winter. Christian Bale is clearly a selfish, insecure prick.
You don't fucking understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is. No! No! Don't shut me up! Right, let's go again. Let's go again! Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
In sports, the Pittsburgh Steelers win their 6th NFL championship, prompting everyone in the sports community to proclaim the Steelers the best NFL franchise in history. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won 6 NFL championships. The Green Bay Packers have won 12. Which is more, 6 or 12? Finally, a woman in Southern California gives birth to octuplets. Octuplets, that's 8. Not exactly a miracle, given the woman was implanted with over a dozen embryos and then artificially pumped full of semen. The nation learned that this same woman already had 6 children, all of which had been the result of artificial insemination. My guess is this woman is having babies because she likes the attention it brings her. You ignorant, selfish, in vitro slut. Don't you know there are children starving in Africa? Children that need to be adopted? Have you ever heard of the term social responsibility? If there is one clear problem on planet Earth, it's overpopulation. The world has limited resources, see? That means not enough food and fuel to go around, see? That's the cause of all these wars, understand? Can you imagine what would happen if every couple out there had 4 to 5 children each? I won't get into the mathematics, but in a very short time we'd all be fucking starving to death. And while we're on the subject, there's a family down south that has 18 children. Jim Bob, the husband, and Michelle, the wife, have a website that pays tribute to their accomplishments. In fact, they have a DVD and a book that headlines 18 and counting, implying, of course, that more are on the way. What the hell is wrong with these people? Are they trying to arrange the ultimate 11-on-11 Thanksgiving family football game? When asked why do they continue to have children, Jim Bob responds, "It's God's will." Clearly it must be God's will, because there is no other logical explanation for this madness. Unless, of course, you consider that Jim Bob and Michelle have their own TV show on the Discovery Channel, and perhaps they are quite enjoying profiting off their own children. Here's a bit of warning, Jimbo. You ever see what happens to a child that grows up under the bright lights of TV cameras? Perhaps it is all God's will, but have you ever considered, Jim Bob, that it's God's will to make an example out of you? Have you ever considered that God, using my voice and internet technologies, wills the world to watch this episode of the Black and White News, so that when they hear the name Jim Bob, they will immediately associate that name with the most selfish asshole in the history of the world? Kinda makes you question the whole idea of God's will, doesn't it, Jim Bob? Remember that life is good in America. A lot better than most places. There's really not much to complain about here other than a few idiots walking around. But if we don't complain about those idiots, then there will never be any progress. And that's the news in black and white. Tune in next week and maybe we'll have some music for you, if, that is, the copyright forms get processed.